This is a tale of two planes. One, a luxury jet given to Donald Trump, the other, a charter plane bringing white South Africans to the U.S. One is an example of blatant corruption, the other, an example of blatant racism. Trump plans to accept a $400 million luxury jet from the Qatari royal family to serve as his own personal Air Force One. The plane, described as a flying palace, will then go to his presidential library and be available for his personal use after he leaves office. This is not a gift from the government of Qatar to the United States. It's a $500 million bribe from the Emir of Qatar to Donald Trump, who wants to build a new golf resort in Qatar. It's also blatantly illegal. The Constitution prohibits the president from accepting any gift of any kind whatever from any king, prince, or foreign state without the consent of Congress. But Trump doesn't care about the Constitution. He just arrested the black mayor of Newark, New Jersey, and a judge in Milwaukee, and raided the dorm rooms of ordinary college students he dislikes. He's defying direct Supreme Court orders, and just last week, he claimed he doesn't even know if he has to uphold the Constitution, which he swore an oath to do in January. If a President Obama, Biden, or Harris had so corruptly violated the laws of the land as Trump has, Republicans would demand their immediate impeachment and removal from office. But the story of the second plane explains why they won't demand accountability. A charter plane carrying white people from Johannesburg, South Africa, has just landed in Washington, D.C. While Trump is deporting black and brown immigrants from Latin America, the Caribbean, and Africa, he's using your tax dollars to fly white people, and only white people, in South Africa to move to the United States, claiming that they are the true victims of racial discrimination. They're not fleeing a war, famine, or genocide. They're fleeing democracy. South Africa is a country that was run for decades by a small white minority that ruled over the black majority in a racist system called apartheid. Even today, 30 years after Nelson Mandela was released from prison and apartheid officially ended, the 7% of white people in that country own 72% of the private farmland. Elon Musk and the privileged white people of South Africa are upset that the black majority government there is trying to balance the scales after a century of white people rigging the system to their benefit. But when you're accustomed to privilege, equality feels like oppression. And therein lies the problem. As long as Donald Trump supports white supremacy, white America will continue to forgive his incompetence, ignore his corruption, and dismiss his illegal and unconstitutional behavior. By electing and supporting a twice-impeached convicted felon with 6 bankruptcies, 3 wives, and multiple fraud judgments against him, the majority of white voters made it very clear they don't care about the Constitution, law and order, family values, corruption, the economy, the budget deficit, or any of the things that they complain about whenever they're not in charge. What they care about is protecting white power above all else. It's not America first they want, it's white America first.